What is going on with Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here with Carabug. Once again, literally once again. We just recorded a, like, super long, no, it was 12 minutes long. It was, like, super in-depth a review of episode 22. And the audio screwed up. If the audio screws up this time, I'm throwing this computer out, flipping everything, and hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Table flip. Actually, we played a game called Table Flip yesterday at this arcade, but it's beside the point. Anyways, grab your cereal bowl, sit down. Actually, don't, because you're probably in school.
Grab your chocolates.
Grab your chocolates. Come back from school, sit down, and let's talk about Dragon Ball Super episode 22. Now, first things first, I do want to mention that I will most likely do these reviews every single Monday now rather than Sundays, because one, the episodes have been coming out a lot later on Sundays. I mean, right now it's 10:36. And at night, 10:36 at night, and we are doing this review. She's tired. Look how sleepy she is.
Tired.
She's
I
sleepy.
need chocolate.
And she needs chocolate. And we have to do this a second time. But you know what? We will do this anyways. The show must go on. And episode 22 was pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and just start it step by step. We have Tagoma. I couldn't think of his name for a second because I keep getting mixed up because of a certain thing that happens. Yeah. Tagoma starts his attack, his assault against the Z Fighters, and he is wrecking everybody left and right. First of all, he punched an old man. Why do you have to punch Master Roshi like that?
Innocent old man. Dirty, innocent old man.
He just like wrecks everybody, and it's just giving everybody hands. Also, I love the fact that he grabbed Piccolo's arm and just ripped it off like it was nothing. Big shot to Quan Man. Chopsticks and Tagoma, two of Piccolo's biggest weaknesses. But speaking of the arm falling off, I noticed, and you pointed this out actually when we were watching last week's episode, there's no blood in Dragon Ball Super. Does anybody here know if there's any like censorship rules in Japan or something? Or what the deal is? Because it's kind of weird that Dragon Ball Z, which, first of all, Dragon Ball is dirty. Like, there's freaking dicks everywhere. I mean, you know how many times you saw Goku's penis in that show?
Dicks and balls.
Dicks and balls everywhere. And,
all the balls.
And boobs, too.
And boobs,
We see Bulma in that. And
booties.
then booties. And then Dragon Ball Z is, like, obviously kind of, it's more, you know, you got Frieza floating, cutting half. You have, like, freaking Cell gets mained by Vegeta, even though there was no blood. But it was violent. And then now we're in Dragon Ball Super, and it's very much clean.
Yeah, it was actually an episode or two ago that, you know, Gohan got a hole in his body. And I was like, hey, why is there just like a hole there? Like, wouldn't there be like some type of blood? And you actually said,
I said it was seared.
You were like trying to
seared.
justify it. It's like, it's seared, you know, it's burned. That's why there's no blood. And I was like, no, that's bullcrap.
I mean, hopefully when they do the DVD release, if in case you didn't know, episode 5 got fixed in the first volume. Hopefully when they do the DVD release for Resurrection F, it does become more gorier and bloody. Because it's Dragon Ball Z. No blood is weird. I mean, Piccolo is purple blood. Why are you censoring that? At least show that.
It doesn't matter, right? Like, I feel like they should. Maybe it was just a TV thing that they.
I'm hoping it was, because Dragon Ball Z needs to be not censored. It's just weird to me. Speaking of balls and dicks, Gotenks shows up and hits Tagoma right in the ball sack. Wait, no, was it Tagoma or was it Ginyu at that point? I don't know.
It was Tagoma.
It was Tagoma? So Ginyu happens
then
next. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Falls on the
That's
floor,
right.
and then, yeah.
We'll get that in a second. But Gotenks shows up and defuses really, really fast. And a lot of people are asking why. His fusion should last a lot longer. And the only thing I can theorize is they fused and they took a long time to fly over. Which they shouldn't, because these guys can go really fast. And for some reason, I don't know, Toei just decided to add that inconsistency in there. Whatever, it doesn't bug me. But, did I not call it? Did I not call it?
You called it.
When he defuses into Goten and Trunks, Frieza sees Goten, sees Goku, he sees Trunks, the one that killed him, and he like has that moment where just like, I know these dudes. Ooh, I'm getting angry. And then also in the meantime, we see Ginyu Frog pop up. He writes change into the dirt and then swaps bodies with Tagoma, and then apparently is able to draw his full potential, which Tagoma couldn't previously do, which is also kind of an inconsistency. But tomorrow, actually, I already recorded a video for this. Come back tomorrow. I have a video explaining my theory as to why Captain Ginyu could control Tagoma's body, but not Goku and Plan Namek. But if you, in the meantime, if you have any theories that kind of explain why Tagoma could do that, or Ginyu could do it to Tagoma but not to Goku, feel free to drop a comment below. But tomorrow I have a kind of in-depth one that explains that. It's funny, I watched this episode earlier, and I recorded like 3 videos already before doing this review, which is kind of funny. But there's a lot of discussions to be had after episode 22. But Ginyu's back now. And now Ginyu is really giving everybody hands. Actually, it was Ginyu who gave everybody hands. He was the one who punched Master Roshi and all them in like the chest and stuff. So it's cool to see him.
What an asshole.
Yeah, he's actually really whooping ass. And because Tagoma has this incredibly powerful body, and Ginyu's obviously an experienced fighter, it's like the perfect combination. Like, this is exactly what Ginyu needs. And it's cool to see that he's actually back and, like, you know, wrecking everybody. And now Gohan finally has to bust out a Super Saiyan, which apparently the only reason he hasn't used Super Saiyan up to that point is because he doesn't know how long his body can handle it anymore. That's how lazy he's gotten. Bruh. Apparently he doesn't even know if he can tap into his hidden power as well. So it's like, dude, that's all I can say. But I am hoping after this event that Gohan has kind of like a revelation and realizes, you know what? I can't rely on my dad. I can't rely on Vegeta. I can't rely on everybody around me when it comes down to it. I need to get my ass back in the gym. I need to go lift some weights and be ready for the future. And I'm hoping that happens because the final part that happens in this episode is as he turns Super Saiyan, it pisses Frieza off. He sees Goku has like a little flashback and starts shooting him over and over and over and over again, torturing him. The Frieza that I wanted to come back. And I have another video to explain this as well. That's going to go up on, I believe, Wednesday. Talking about Gohan and the future of his character. But I'm hoping that next episode he has a rage moment.
I hope so too.
He has to.
9-year-old Kayla hopes so.
A 9-year-old, all of us, 9-year-old, all of us wants Gohan to get angry again, hopefully. And I'm hoping that he does bust out like some serious, you know, he's gonna obviously lose, but at least just try. Because Gohan against Frieza on Namek, he managed to get some good hits on him a couple times, and I'm hoping that actually happens again. It could kind of in a way pay homage to what happened on Namek as well. So I'm hoping that do that. But Goku and Vegeta, we do know, are going to be in the next episode, and they're right now in the time chamber, which apparently is this like God key version of the room of spirit and time, where we don't know how long they're going to be in there. We assume they're in there roughly for about an hour in the real world time, but again, we don't know how long that spirit of time compares to the one that's on Earth on Kami's Lookout. For all we know, this is the real one, and the one on Kami's Lookout is like a little baby basic one that lasts like a year for 24. Yeah. And apparently, like, the reason why they get so strong so fast is because it's not actually fast at all. It happens in an extended period of time.
Yeah,
which,
I hope they reveal how much time they were in there for.
How long?
Please.
Otherwise, this is going to be one of those things where it's like, oh my god, just tell me. There's so much stuff that Dragon Ball Super just doesn't reveal to us. Just lets our imaginations basically discuss it for hours and hours and days.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping they do tell us. But it's cool to know that once you're in this time chamber, you have to basically learn to use your ki better. Otherwise, you can't move. You literally can't move. So this is like the ultimate training room, which is cool to see. That's how they achieve Super Saiyan Blue. And hopefully they will show that room again next week and kind of show us a little bit more of what they're going through in that room. But I feel like knowing Toei and Toriyama, we're probably not going to see much of that. But at least they kind of showed us what.
Even if they show just a little bit, we get like a tiny idea about like how they train and like you know, how long it would take with that training to actually get to the point of Super Saiyan Blue.
Yep.
But I think, you know, trying to keep your God Ki in you is like, it's pretty intense.
It's like
itself,
the ultimate.
right?
It's like the ultimate body weights restraints or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, so I would imagine they don't even need that much time, because once you can do that and you get used to doing that all the time,
And they're geniuses.
like it's like that's all you really need to do, and then just do like regular training probably. But just having to keep that in is like tough enough.
That's
you know?
what she said.
If you can do that and train, like that's a pretty big deal. You probably wouldn't need that much. Can you not?
Can you not?
Also earlier you said doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
But we know they're both in the next episode. Vegeta's obviously probably going to kill Captain Ginyu, which I can't wait to see that again. I hope they kind of redo it the same way he did to Jace, but we'll see. But before that happens, I feel like Goku and Vegeta will show up at the end of the episode, so we have like a good 15 minutes prior to that, which is probably going to be, I'm hoping, Frieza versus Gohan. Gohan, please. Piccolo just died for you. Did we talk about torture? Oh, no, we didn't talk about Piccolo. Did we talk about Piccolo? I don't think we talked about Piccolo.
We kind of talked about Piccolo.
Piccolo jumped.
We talked about the no blood thing. So.
Oh, yeah. So Piccolo basically sacrificed himself for Gohan, which is funny because Frieza was firing death beams. So if you jump for a death beam, it's like, babe, no! It kills both of us! It's supposed to go through. I'm a little confused there.
And it was, it was aimed at Gohan, so even if he jumps in front, it's like it's still aimed at Gohan, even though he's on the ground and Piccolo's standing.
It would have gone through. Whatever. I don't know. But hopefully that, seeing Piccolo go down will just trigger something in Gohan where he'll just bust out his hidden power, fight Frieza as hard as he can.
Piccolo!
And then Goku and Vegeta will show up. I'm hoping that happens next week. But again, I have a video on Wednesday. It's going live where we're going to be discussing, and by we I mean me and you guys, Gohan's potential in the future. And hopefully this will be like a revelation mode for himself, where it's like I need to stop stop reading and go back to training. I'm burping. And hopefully we'll see, the Gohan that we grew up under come back at least once. If this doesn't happen next week, we can probably confirm that Gohan, the one that we grew up watching, is dead forever.
No.
Anyway, so let's know your thoughts on episode 12, what you liked, didn't like, what you expect to happen in 23 next week in the comment section below. If you're hyped and enjoyed today's review and hopefully this recorded right, leave a like right below, and we'll see you awesome people next week below. Look at the lips shut up. There we go. Oh, yeah. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the comment section below.
Bye!